Hold on a second. I gotta bring some props with me.
There's a 0% chance this goes well.
How do you go full screen on this bitch, dude? Look at all the controls on the side of this. Look at all these volume
I'm
controls.
overwhelmed.
Volume controls.
After seeing this tech, I just quit my job because I'm pretty sure we're gonna go pro with this thing.
Booze, how does it feel that this was your assignment for the entire off-season and then I just did it in like 1 hour before this show?
Well, I'll tell you this. If I had spent 1 hour doing it, I would have come up with a better option.
It is funny because, Luke, when you had said, like, oh, Boozie, good thing Boozie did this, I had definitely assumed you were kidding. And then all of a sudden you sent something. I'm like, oh, Boozie did do it? How did I miss that? This makes all the sense
Boozie
in the world.
Did this.
All right.
I'm looking just directly into the sun.
That's what we need, Booze. We need you to look into the sun and give us our first intro of.
Dude, why would you be wearing you're wearing an astronaut helmet for glasses and you're still worried about the sun? What is the point if those aren't working?
Wait, are we ready? Are we ready?
This is off to a flying start.
I think
All right,
I
Petey,
think
I'm a little rusty. You don't need to rub it in.
You think a mere pair of sunglasses can win a staring contest with the sun? It's not like it's sunny out. It's like the sun is my 12 o'clock, and I'm looking directly into its eyes. So
I'm getting third-degree blinding from off your glasses.
This
NASA
is a crazy
graded sun protection.
So
And I
here's a
need it
crazy
because I fly to the
stat
moon.
I just learned. The sun at any point of the day can only be shining at you from one direction. It cannot do more than that. So you could turn
What?
in any other direction.
What? What?
Yeah,
kind
we're not a sped class.
what kind of... Oh, guys, I just realized this insane fact that the sun only comes from one point at any point of the day.
How did you not? This is clearly entirely sarcasm, making fun of
Boozie,
staring
you're
into the
literally
sun. You can look
in
in
a
any
rotating-
Other direction, Booze.
You're in a rotating chair, Boozie. You can literally just
I
twist.
liked it. Jesus. Boy.
It's not even a stationary chair.
Okay. Now I have this weird shadow behind me.
That shadow's about to get you. Watch
I
out!
think we're okay.
No, I'm going back. I
think
like
we're
the
gonna be
sun
okay.
stare. All right, let me know when
Alright.
we're recording.
We've been recording for 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Jesus. All right, you ready for an intro?
We are ready for an intro.
Well, 2025 Fantasy Pals. Buckle up, boys. Because this is going to be a wild ride. We got 18 teams, not enough quarterbacks, and 4 teams will be relegated to the Broke League. One
Broke-ass
rule
bitch
I
league,
think
I think.
we might have forgot to mention is that the relegation league will pay 10% of their dues to the pot of the Pro League. So just
Bump it
one
up.
more reason to hate on the relegation league, and one more reason to make sure you're not one of those 4 terrible teams this year.
Actually, the 10%
Anyway, let's
is not
go.
going to the whole pot. The 10% is just going to the podcasting technology costs. So no one's getting that
Smart.
back. It's just operating costs for us here.
Hey, I met the
Oh,
stripper the other day. Her name was Technology.
Strong start. Strong start. All right, boys.
If I won the pot after there's a relegation league and I'm playing with relegated money, I'm probably gonna get just like the dirtiest, smothered green burrito Next time, Colorado. That was gonna go a little too.
Pete's too high to continue the innuendo. Had
Dude,
to pivot to the burrito.
I know this is this is technically, basically still preseason. We're just finally opening the season up this week. But yeah, Mr. Sexual Consultant, please watch your step. We're just getting started here.
Right.
That was a close one. But we are now 2 weeks in, which means officially week 1's basically week 4 of the preseason, right, everybody? So we got that out of the way. And then we had injury plague week, which we all knew was coming. So now the rubber hits the road. It is time. It is time for us to hit the elimination season. However, not to discount the last 2 weeks, because those are going to be, like Josh mentioned in the thread earlier, bigger than ever, as total points scored is pretty huge, and record is going to determine your seeding in the playoffs as well. So, shockingly, got a few wild bits for the lead. Who wants to give us a recap of how the last 2 weeks have gone, and does anybody feel better about their team than I do? Because it was not.
I can
good.
almost guarantee you I feel better about my team than you do.
Oh yeah, screw you. I put this in the notes. You're like number 3. You're undefeated right now. Well,
Sorry, you should
don't
check
blow
the
your load too
standings
early,
again,
Josh. That's all I can
because
say.
I think you'll see that I'm actually number 1. But I probably shouldn't be the one to recap. No one wants to hear from the one on top.
So, go ahead, Josh.
Well,
tell us.
checkpoints 4.
Tell us how your time on
Checkpoints
top's
4.
been, 'cause it's going to be short.
First time ever, but longest I've
Tell
ever
us how
been.
your time on top spin, because
My arms are less tired than usual.
we know Casey doesn't let you on top.
Duh. Why would I? Just lay back and use me, you know?
That's so
It's
true.
been,
man. That's so fucking true.
It's a good
I
thing
mean,
I'm not
I don't
at
know
an
why-
actual outdoor conference with people doing business in the background. Right now.
I have no idea why we need to recap the first 2 weeks when they're completely meaningless, but the main takeaways are the waiver wires are bare. Jake Browning's going for 100 fab. No one has quarterbacks. No one has running backs.
I think
And some people, I mean,
I need
the
to
week
stop
1
you there.
elimination score would have been 54 points, and then last week was like low 90s. So I think we also are in a high variance season. This week's going to be wild.
I think the story of the first 2 weeks is 101 fab, not to be outdone by 85 fab on Carson Wentz. You're telling me Jake Browning and Carson Wentz are going for 20% of fab, when literally next week I can get a first-round pick for probably less than that? Is wild. I mean, I get Mark Erickson's team is one of the worst I've ever seen. And it's a desperation move. So I respect that, but he is clearly playing just not to be relegated. I mean, he's not thinking about championships at all in any way. This is not a playoff team. This is a hopeful non-relegation team.
Wow.
I also just want to go on
Wow,
record
bold
that I was
take.
spreading misinformation. The lowest score was 75 last week, not low 90s. I went based off some early projections.
Okay. But still, 54 to mid 70s. Yeah.
It's a big jump.
I think my guess is that relegated or first eliminated score will be right around the 69 mark, probably right around the 70 mark. And there will be some hopes, some last minute. There will be some Monday substitutions to try to hit on the 69. Is my guess, my prediction.
I think
You
69 is going to get you like
Wow.
8th place. I think
And
it's going to
that's because
be
I'm
low.
planning on that tactic because I believe that that person will be me.
Yeah, you look dicey. You look dicey. Half your projected points are from Jaden Daniels, who's not going to play.
I'm
Might
definitely
not play.
I'm definitely thinking about going for a 69 this week, but I hope I score over 100 points. I think over 100 you're guaranteed safe. What do you think is a safe score? Probably 80.
I think 90. You're definitely safe.
I think 90.
I think you're safe.
90, you're probably safe. It's
Yeah.
weird, like the variance in the league this year, the depth. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the losing score is 50 or below 60, let's say. But at the same time, I'm not comfortable unless I'm scoring over 90.
Yeah, agreed. Dude, the depth is getting scary. You go from feeling good about a team.
Right now?
You lose one running back, and all of a sudden you're just looking at nothing.
Who, me?
It's wild. It's wild out there.
Hey, can we
Almost as
take a
wild.
quick pause to sponsor this episode brought to you by FanDuels? Because I got 6 minutes to place this touchdown jackpot. Do you guys play this? And what's your strat? Give me a quick...
Don't know
You
what
don't play
touchdown
it?
jackpot is. Please explain.
Okay, you just put anytime touchdown, and if they score the first or the last, you split a pot with the winners in bonus bets. I won it with Josh Allen last week. I got like $39 in bonus bets.
Damn,
And
not bad.
but it's a minimum bet's $5. But like anytime
Oh,
touchdown
yeah,
Josh Allen,
out of
that's
my
almost
league.
guaranteed. Dude, but
That takes Josh out of it.
That's about
well, you get paid
500
back-
times
you
my
get
budget.
you get paid back anyways for the anytime. So like, Josh Allen anytime touchdown is pretty solid. And then you might, if he scores the first or last, you get the bonus. Anyways.
Josh Allen anytime touchdown's guaranteed, so you might as well pair that with something that's very unlikely to happen. And that way, you have a better chance of losing.
That's called smorts. You have to outthink the thinkers in the casino.
Stack that up. Now you're unthinkable.
You've never thought of thinking.
No, you don't know that. I know that.
Smart.
All right.
Oh,
So,
go over the rules.
Yeah,
we
that
do have to do a
seems
quick
important.
rule recap, which I think we need to do just to close out our 2-week recap. Joining the aforementioned, we won't mention the person who's at the top of the league, George Colby. Excellent work, first time member of the league.
AKA Torch. He wants people to know that he's called Torch. And it's not
I'm
just
in.
because he's a ginger.
He asked us to announce that to everybody. He emailed in our first email of the season.
It's in your show notes. It should be in
We
your
did.
document.
You're right. I'm sorry. I missed that.
Dude, what do you call like hair work? Like culinary? Like he called in for culinary advice, but advice about hair.
Well, personally, I've never called in about culinary
Are you
advice.
saying
No, I'm just saying.
culinary? You are saying culinary, right?
Like if your colon's giving you trouble.
Who do you call when you want your colon touched? I'm just asking the same thing about hair. I don't like. We all call our colon guy. Who's your hair guy?
I'm just gonna take a wild guess, but like they might have an Asian accent.
Which one? Because the dainty fingers are good on the colon.
Wow, we have a good time here.
So
We
we're
got
definitely
to
not gonna have time for the
mid-season
rules
form
recap, but we did.
very quickly.
There's some fluff we could cut out at the beginning. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get kicked
That's
out
what
of this
Petey
place
told.
for sure.
That's what Petey told his culinary expert.
Fluff.
Cut the
That's
fluff.
how I got into this mess, Doc.
Oh God. Oh, we're so back. I'm so glad we're doing this again. It's a bummer that
Guys,
none of our
honestly-
subscribers will make it this far into the podcast, but I'm enjoying the time.
Ow!
I think I I think I just came up with the best ultra like fantasy league punishment. You just have to go get a voluntary colonoscopy.
Oh my god! You have to make an appointment for one and ask.
They're like, why are you doing this? And the only reason you can give is, I'm just curious.
Is there a referral from your doctor? Your primary
I've always-
physician for this? I don't need one. Just give it to me.
And you have to enjoy it.
Just tell them I always practice before a big moment, so I don't want to be surprised when it comes game time. A dry run, so to speak.
Oh, I really hope it's not a dry run. Please make sure it's not a dry run.
Oh.
No, please, no gloves.
They're asking me to leave. There's security's here. Just
No,
5 minutes.
actually,
Just 5 more minutes, sorry.
Dude, you think that you spit on it or they do?
how would you spit on it?
That's called a Parisian fountain. You've never known that? That's called the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
What are we talking about?
Yikes. What are we
Fantasy
talking
Pals?
about? Okay. Back on track. All right. So, quick recap of the rules. For anyone who has somehow made it through the first 20 minutes of this podcast, we do have some very important notes. As always, this is all on the website. You don't have to listen. You could just read, but we know you probably didn't. So here we go. This is week 1 of Elimination, meaning that low score this week, unless they score exactly 69 points or 69 point any decimal points there, low score will be eliminated. Phase 1 eliminated. What does that mean? That means that come Tuesday morning, you will find yourself without any players on your roster.
Dude, Luke, if I come Tuesday morning, we're having a good week. Sorry, my internet was unstable. Did I miss something?
And you will not only will you find that your bench is unlike former years, your bench will be cleared, but you will still have some money likely in your Fab account. Other than unless whatever you had prior to the week, you will have only that minus 69% of that. So 31% of your remaining Fab will be left on your managing budget in order to try to survive one more week. So you can bid on your own players, bid on any players you like that week. There will be regular waivers and then the following day elimination waivers. So 2 days of waivers to try to build a squad with your remaining budget. And then that week you can compete, but in order to stay beyond that week, you've got to score above the median league score. If you do that, you're in. You're back reinstated. You are not. You can remain with whatever budget and players you have. Compete for the rest of the season as long as you can make it. As long as you don't get in the bottom again. If you don't make it above the median score, your zombie week is over and you have been fully eliminated. All your players will go back on waivers, which does mean looking ahead that come the week beyond that, everyone other than Josh, obviously, it'll be likely the zombie team squad eliminated plus the next team eliminated. So waivers do get pretty fat and delicious beyond week 4. That's
Better
the main,
than
that's the main
Jake
important.
Browning or Carson Wentz.
Listen, Jake Browning could be starting the rest of the season. He's probably a starting quarterback throwing to Jamar Chase the rest of the season. You could do
Yeah.
worse. You could definitely do worse.
No.
I mean,
I don't know if you could.
did you check the waiver report? So actually, there were two other bids in the 80s for Browning, and
Who
then
was it?
who bid for him? I don't know, but at least two other teams bid in the 80s. A bunch of teams bid in like the 50s,
Kyle
40s.
twice.
Um, and then Carson Wentz. Also, it wasn't that far off. I think the second highest bid was like in the mid 50s. So wild times. All I wanted was Marcus Mariota for any amount of cash, and absolutely missed the boat on that one. So sucks for me. All right, and with exactly 4 minutes left in this podcast, we're going to do our picks for this week for elimination. Boozy, you don't think you're prepared at all?
Yeah,
So
don't go with me.
I'm gonna go to Josh. Who you got?
Oh,
Currently, low scores in the league. To remind everyone, are or low bottom of the standings are Mark Phillips, Mark Erickson, and Dan Happ. However, me and Pete, not far off actually. Both of us definitely in the mix for bottom of the barrel to start the season. Not looking.
Well,
Super
I don't think
rosy
this
at
is
the
going to
moment.
go how we think it's going to go. So don't start reading from the bottom of the standings and work your way up, because it's going to take the rest of this time to get to my guy. Last guy in the league, first guy out. The Torch himself, number 2 ranked team in the league, George, going home.
Wow.
I was looking at that team.
Dude,
Justin Fields being out puts him in a dicey spot. I just don't think he's going to do it. Quinshad Judkins about the going against the legendary Packers defense. I just don't see it in the cards. We'll see if Jared Goff can put up numbers against Baltimore and CeeDee Lamb, but if that doesn't pan out, my boy George is going home. Calling for the upset.
Wow.
boy George
like
is
it.
going home.
Goff on Monday night does make it pretty. There's a good chance he's like in the mix going into Monday. Pretty good chance he's in the mix going into Monday.
Pretty good chance he's on the outside looking
Yeah.
in, praying for at least 13.7 points from Goff. We just watch him throw pick after
All
pick
right,
after
Josh.
pick.
All right.
I'm ready.
Josh's
I'm
pick
ready.
is the Torch. Sorry for missing that the first few times, George. And Booze, you are up.
So it is going to be the Poop Bowl matchup of the week. Judkins, Goff, Field, Golden. I think it's Judkins, Goff, Fields, Golden. Jerkin off feels golden. Is I think what he's going for. Against No Diggity. I think this is the low score matchup of the week that we are all watching. But in this situation, Daniel Happ, No Diggity. He has a 4-game losing streak. It's week 2 and he's lost 4 games. It's never a good sign. Let me walk you through his roster. Baker Mayfield, love the guy. No, love the guy. But he can't do it all. Kenneth Walker, maybe 10 points, hopefully. Here's where it gets really bad. He's got 2 Browns starters. I mean, I don't know why he didn't go all out for Drake Brown Pants when he's starting Brown Pants himself. Then we go on to Diggs. He's just digging himself a hole in that. I mean, we're playing Pittsburgh. Maybe they're okay, but Diggs hasn't shown much. Mark Andrews hasn't caught a pass since the Super Bowl, and he dropped a pass in the Super Bowl. Here's where it gets really interesting. He's starting 2 tight ends. Dalton Schultz is his flex. I mean, God, that is – I don't know if he realizes, like, who Dalton Schultz is, but, like, if you're starting 2 tight ends in a 2 QB league, you are in a world of hurt. And we finish it off with Caleb Williams, who we all know, is Caleb Williams. Not great. Packers D might be able to save him this week, but Baker and Packers D are not enough. No Diggity. Dan Happ, I'm sorry, you're going home. And I don't know if we're going to bet on anybody on your team. It's a really bad team.
All right. 2 votes in. Pete, that
I do
you're
not
up.
need much time. I had our boy George going out this week. That's 2.5 votes for George. This is kind of a historic moment because either we're a bunch of assholes or we're like very predictive and we're all
Guys.
on board independently. And our cycles might have matched up.
There are 18 people to pick from. Let's mix it up a little.
That's what I had. That's what I prepared. What am I supposed to be spontaneously go through some stats right now? Okay, Nick's
This
offered.
isn't a
Fuck you, I guess.
colonoscopy, all right?
No, Nick's a league man. Maximilian Robespierre, I'm scared to get on his bad side. Boozie, he's on here. Will Reagan, I just played him, lost to him, so I can't really. Andy, he's such a sweet guy. Daniel Johnson, he seems so depressed. I don't want to shit on him. Next is me, next is Luke. No diggity Dan Happ. Boozie took him. Mark Phillips, it feels overdone. Who do I have left, bro? That's literally everybody.
I
had to
mean,
pick
if
George.
Mark makes it, it's going to be a miracle considering he went no QB
I'm not gonna pick
approach
Mark.
to the draft. But I
I
think
want
he
to
might
send
pull
that
it
bad
out.
energy at Merck.
I think he's going to do something Petey has never done, which is pull it out.
2 minutes of intense cardio is nothing to sneeze at. You're up there with old.
I mean, a
force.
minute, to
Wait,
be
wait,
fair,
wait,
a minute and a half of that was recovery, so let's not give ourselves too much credit, Petey.
Well, there was stretching and warm up. There was like 10 to 12 vigorous thrusts.
Wow. I somehow haven't gotten kicked out of here yet, but absolutely just spit taked all over this table. It's not looking good. I truly am pretty worried about my own squad. If Jaden Daniels doesn't play, I think it's over. I might be done. Considering that, then I'm still going to be starting one hurt quarterback, which I had to scrounge for in the last minutes. So it's going to be tough out there. However, I'm going to bet on hoping that Daniels does play. And if Daniels does play, then that means...
He'll get injured in the first minute
who's
and he'll
who's
lose
not
anyway.
playing? Mariota's not playing, which means this is actually, it's tough to make this pick because I actually think it's a good squad. This would be great for waivers. Will Regan, Bishop Don Magic Wand. Would have loved to seen a new name this year, but it is pretty classic, so glad you're running it back. I think that the luck has run out for Russ. Hold on 1 second. What? Oh, like 2 minutes.
Okay.
But I can, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna try to go there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that. Yeah, I'll be right out.
Is he in like a porta potty with a nice
I told
background?
What just happened?
We heard the voice, and if that's the security you're scared of, it sounded like a
That's no. All right. I
30-year-old
literally
HR
have to wrap it up and get out of here. The Russell Wilson magic can't last for long. The magic's run out, and that could be tough. The rest of the squad very strong, but there's a lot of potential misses there, and so that's disaster strikes. Russ throws 4 picks, a couple other unlucky bounces, and it's all downhill from there. Justin Jefferson and Carson Wentz, don't know if they're going to hit it off, and that puts you in a tough spot there. All right, that is my pick, boys. And that is a wrap for us.
The game's about to start. Let's go, boys.
Excellent work,
Go
everyone.
Go James Cookies. Give me my James Cookies.
Oh yeah, kickoff is happening.